Well, good evening. And I'm quite certain you have questions for the governor and the senator-to-be.
Any statements, sirs?
Well, first of all, I just can't tell you how pleased I am to see this turnout in Richmond. First. Secondly, for Democrats, nothing's been like this. And nothing's been like this campaign in America that we're seeing, and that we are a part of the venue. One of the things that I'm so impressed with to see both of the candidates recognizing that Virginia is pivotal and Virginia is important. And we'll say further things about that as the night goes on. So, and I'm glad that you guys are here, because when you're here, they're here. We thank you for being here with us.
And let me just echo what the mayor said. I mean, it is extraordinary. 7 years ago, Virginia Democrats didn't have a statewide elected official. We were down 2-1 in the legislature. And I think we've shown that we know how to win, but more importantly, we know how to govern. And I think you're seeing the turnout tonight for our national candidates, because I believe we've got the next President of the United States in this room. We're in the hall tonight. And I hope the next United States Senator as well. So looking forward to the fun.
It is great to be here with two good friends, Doug and Mark, and just to feel the energy and excitement in the room. We've all been to a lot of JJ dinners, and many of the dinners are, you know, people are trying hard, but there just hasn't been that sense of enthusiasm. There hasn't been the crowd that we saw last year, and now double last year to tonight. We are very, very excited about the primary on Tuesday, but the thing I feel that is just such an exciting moment for us is, after 44 years of not having the votes of Virginia in the Democratic column in terms of the Electoral College, I think we've got a superb opportunity to change that in 2008. There is great momentum across this Commonwealth, and we just see a real new day for the Democratic Party. These leaders who have been part of its past and part of its present and part of its future are a large reason for that. So it's a great night to have Senator Clinton and Senator Obama here, and I think Tuesday is going to show people that the Virginia Democratic Party is on the move. Very excited. It'll be a great day.
Senator Warner, do you have any news for us as to who you're backing here?
I'm backing Mark Warner for the United States Senate. Listen, we got two great candidates, and I'm focused on my race, but I think we definitely have the next President of the United States who you're going to hear from tonight.
You're not endorsing either Obama?
I'm not endorsing either candidate. You know, I hope that I'll be able to work with one as the next president and one as a fellow senator. Please.
Yeah, if this goes on for more than another month or so, is the Democratic Party hurt? Do you think the superdelegates like yourselves should decide it?
I think that prior to it going on so far, one of them will emerge ahead. As soon as that takes place, and as soon as that lead takes place, I think there will be serious discussions as to a need for coalescence. Who that's going to be, I don't know. I think one of the dangers you referred to in your question is for the graybeards to make any decisions. One of the reasons I don't grow a beard is because it would be gray. And with all of the excitement in this country today, with so many of the young people being a part of this democratic movement, it would be a mistake. And I think it's very important for us to recognize as Democrats who the winner is going to be, who the winner is, who has the delegates, who has the potential for these delegates. In fact, room deals and smoke-filled rooms are not going to be the answer. I think it would be very harmful.
And I think what Mayor Wilder said has got a good point. There's going to be a momentum, I believe, in the next month. And superdelegates are not committed as regular delegates are. And I think when that momentum emerges, you're going to start to see the superdelegates move in a way that will resolve this soon. But right now, it's as tight as can be. Everybody knows.
Governor Kane, do you think Hillary Clinton can win Virginia?
I do. I think she can win Virginia. I think she can win the United States.
You mean in the general election?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And I believe that she can. But I believe that she's got a steeper hill to climb than Senator Obama. When I endorsed him a year ago tonight, I had a lot of particular reasons because of Senator Obama's leadership abilities to unify a nation that is bitterly divided and to make change that is imperative after 2 Bush administration terms. But I also endorsed him because I believe by far he was the more electable candidate in Virginia and nationally. He energizes Democrats, and he has a great appeal to independents and disillusioned Republicans in a way that I've never seen in a presidential campaign. So I did not endorse Obama because of a negative feeling about any of the candidates. In fact, not only Senator Clinton and Senator Obama, but Chris Dodd, Joe Biden, Bill Richardson, John Edwards, we had an A field. But I just believe very strongly that Senator Obama is our most electable candidate in November. And the stakes are high enough that I want to have my most electable candidate on the field in the general election.
Can I put the 69th governor on the spot here? Would you elaborate a little bit on what Governor Wilder addressed a minute ago? Do you think it would be a problem for the party to go to the convention and have this thing brokered in the back room? You being the only one here who's sitting on the fence still.
Well, I'm actually also, Bob, not a super delegate, so I have to.
I didn't ask you that.
Harass these gray beards, and I wouldn't have that gray beard, but
There's only one super delegate.
I think only one. That's right. Listen, I would hope that we would have a nominee sooner. It appears the Republican Party, although I would never write off Mike Huckabee. I've known him, served with him. He was my vice chair when I was chair of the National Governors Association. But I would hope that we would have a nominee sooner than the convention so that the party can come back together, and the kind of enthusiasm that both these candidates generate, that folks could rally behind our nominee.
Governor Kane, you mentioned Obama's appeal to swing voters.
Right.
With McCain having this apparent commanding lead and Virginia being an open primary, how critical a role do you think swing voters will play on Tuesday? And how much of Obama's thrust should be going after those voters?
Well, I don't think that Obama needs to make special effort there. I think his campaign and his candidacy attracts those independent voters. And I've certainly wondered about that too, Mike, that to the extent that the Republican contest is now not seen as super competitive, Virginians who have the choice on Tuesday which primary to vote in, I think you might see a number of independents, even more than normal, coming into the Democratic fold and voting for Senator Obama. And Senator Obama has got a very unique political style, which is he's strong about who he is and what he believes, but he doesn't demonize the opposition. And he is always looking for those areas of common ground where we can make progress. That is very appealing to independents who are tired of gridlock and division and politics as an exercise about who we're mad at and who we're afraid of. The optimism and positive nature of Obama's campaign is very attractive to independents, and so you might see some of them deciding that that's the the most important thing for them to do Tuesday. But a lot of work to do between now and then to execute on that.
Governor, one thing too is not just here in Virginia but across the country. You look even in the so-called reddest of red states. You've had more Democrats turn out than you've had Republicans turn out when your primaries are the same day. There's enormous enthusiasm because folks across the country want to get our country fixed. And they want us to be not only proud to be Americans, but proud of the direction of our country. And I think that's why you see this dramatic outpouring tonight, and I think you're going to see record numbers on Tuesday.
Governor Ward, can you explain a little bit your rationale for not entering the fray and endorsing somebody? You and Senator Weber, pretty much the only 2 high-profile Democrats left who have not made a decision in this race. Given the stakes.
Well, Tim, I'm running for election myself this year. I'm focused on my Senate race, and as I said earlier, I hope if I'm elected, I'm going to have a chance to serve with one of these individuals as president, and one of these individuals as a fellow senator. So,
if Hillary Clinton's nominee, will you campaign with her in the fall?
Listen, I'm going to campaign with the Democratic nominee, whether it's Senator Clinton or Senator Obama.